Hey guys, it's me, Peter, and today I will show you some of the Cydia tweaks that I installed on my iPhone 6 Plus, which made my phone more functional to use. So the first one is called SmartApp. This tweak lets me wake up my iPhone by double tapping on the screen. It also lets me lock it again by double tapping on the screen. You can also unlock the phone by sliding up from the bottom, just like that. Next is Lock HTML4. This allows me to add a widget on the lock screen. The one I'm using is called Stripe, which shows the time, date, and the weather. This is really great because all the information I need to know is right on the lock screen. I also recommend that you add Weather Widget too, which will change the location on your widget to wherever you are. Normally, widgets will just let you add one location, but with this one, it will give the exact weather information depending on your exact location. Next is Eggshell or Axshell. This lock screen tweak adds shortcuts to your favorite apps on the control center, so you don't have to unlock the screen and then open up the app. This is very convenient. Next is Virtual Home. This tweak lets me unlock my phone without waking up the phone first. This also lets me use the home button action by simply tapping on the Touch ID. There's no need to click the actual home button anymore. Next is SpringToMaestri. This lets me customize my iPhone, like changing the carrier name, adding extra rows and columns, change the icon size and fonts, removing the dark background, speeding up animations, and many more. If I were to download only one tweak, this would be it. Next is Hide HomeTime. This tweak removes the status bar time on the home screen since I already have a time widget here. And whenever you open an app, the time will reappear on the status bar. Next is Alkaline. This is more like a cosmetic tweak that changes the look of your status bar battery. The one I'm using here is called Spots. I like this a lot because it goes well with the signal indicator on the left. Next is iWidgets, which obviously lets you add widgets on your home screen. There are lots to choose from, but here's the two that I like the most: the Search widget and Stripe. Next is Anchor. This tweak lets me move the icons freely on the home screen. This allowed me to put all my icons at the bottom and the widgets at the top. Next is Snow Upside Down. This tweak will stop your home screen from rotating to an upside down orientation. It would still let you use the landscape orientation, but no upside down. Next is Multi-Icon Mover Plus. This tweak lets me move multiple icons or folders to the home screen or to a new folder, all at the same time. Next is Oxu 3. This tweak adds the switcher to the control center. You can also go back to the home screen from any app by sliding up on the right bottom side. To quickly switch between apps, you can also slide up from the bottom left, and without letting go, just slide across to whatever app you want to switch to. Next is CC Settings for iOS 8. This tweak adds more control center toggles for you to use. Just swipe across to access the toggles. Next is Activator. This tweak lets you use gestures to activate an action. For example, if I double click on the sleep wake button while the screen is off, it would quickly take me to the camera app. This way I don't have to wake the iPhone first, then slide the screen up to access the camera app. Again, this is one of the few gestures you can add through Activator. Next is App Button. This tweak adds a floating button that you can move around. If you want to switch apps, simply drag the button and then stop to the app you want to switch to. And that's it. This really makes multitasking on the iPhone a lot better. Next is HandyKey. This tweak lets me downsize the keyboard to make it easier for me to type on the keyboard with only one hand. You can also swipe across with two fingers to move the keyboard left or right or back to its normal size. Next is Multiply. This tweak adds true side-by-side multitasking on the iPhone. It lets you open multiple apps, which you can resize, and then simultaneously interact with them. I think Apple should really add this on the next update, as this tweak really works great. If I were to add one feature to this, it would be snapping the apps to the edges, so I don't have to constantly resize them. Next is One Hand Wizard. This is another tweak that allows me to use the iPhone 6 Plus with one hand. You can shrink the screen of your iPhone so you can easily use your thumb to navigate the screen. There's also a menu here where you can access the volume buttons and mute switch, the notification center, lock the screen, and even take a screenshot. Again, Apple should make reachability to something like this. Next is untethered Hey Siri. This tweak lets you use Hey Siri without plugging in the iPhone. Normally, you have to plug in the iPhone to be able to do this, but thanks to this tweak, you no longer need to plug in your iPhone. This is really useful for me when I'm driving because I don't have to reach for my iPhone or even look at it. I just tell Siri what to do and that's it. Last but not the least is setback. Sometimes having all these tweaks on all the time quickly drains your iPhone's battery. So using setback, I made a profile where most tweaks I mentioned were disabled, and the ones I really need I left enabled. By doing this, it really helps with the battery issue. So let's go ahead and open up setback, and then I will just tap on the profile which I called stock because it really is close to the stock settings. Just wait for the chosen profile to load up, and there you go. Most of the tweaks are disabled here, and this really saves a lot of battery since there are less tweaks running on the background. But what's really great with this is how quickly you can shift between profiles. So now let's go ahead and go back to my previous profile with all the tweaks enabled. The entire process of switching profile takes only a few seconds, which is really awesome. And there you go, we're back to where we started. With setback, you can create multiple profiles with different themes, settings, and tweaks. I also made one before where all the apps were hidden, except for some games, so my son can use my phone without really messing up anything. Again, I highly recommend this tweak. So there you go. Those are some of the tweaks that I use on my iPhone 6 Plus. Let me know what's on yours. Have a great day.